What's going on, my dude? Cybex here. So today we're going to be reviewing Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves and Streets. But anyways, we're going to be looking at the main menu and then see like what it has and what doesn't have. And then from there, after I'm done reviewing that part, then I'll give you guys my final thoughts of the game. So I'm not going to keep this intro way too long because I want to save my thoughts on the game like on the very end. But all I gotta say, man, is this game is fun. This game is really fun. But is it a game that I really want to take serious and then like really grind my gears for it? No. The only character I'm really having fun with in this game right now is just Marco Rodriguez. But I'll tell you that, guys, like in the my final thoughts of it. But for now, we're gonna jump into the main menu, and then from there, we're gonna jump into my final thoughts. But anyways, let's jump right into it. Okay, so right now we're on the main menu for City of the Wolves, and we're not going to be really focusing on settings and stuff, things like that. We're going to be focusing on these particular modes in general that we have, like, for example, not the PlayStation Store either. We're not going to be focusing on that. We're only going to be focusing on offline mode, online mode, then episode of Southtown, then gallery, then color addeds, and then the jukebox thing. So anyways, yeah, the offline modes offers you arcade playthroughs. It's just like Street Fighter 6, which the only one that I was really interested in checking out, like the arcade mode, was for Marco, because that's like the main character I'm playing. I haven't checked out any of the other characters, and I'm not sure if I would not really interested in checking them out, because I don't really have really close attachments to them and stuff like that. But yeah, it's basically like, you know, Street Fighter 6, the story modes like arcade playthroughs, etc. And then you have something called Episode of Southtown, which my guess is I haven't checked this mode out at all. Maybe I might do it like in a future video, but I don't know. It says to Southtown, so then you get offered here, but we're not going to really check it out. And then you pick like from each character like which one you want to explore and stuff like that. I'm guessing this has to do story mode in general, which we're going to read the intro a little bit because I forgot to read it for you guys. But my guess is this intro, and then it has like 4 catalogs of like to Southtown, home characters, showcase, and then mini games. So my guess is you have to probably unlock those like throughout playing the story mode for this game. And we're going to go back, and A Tale of One City, explore Southtown and the stories that lie within. Yeah, so it's basically like every story from each character. So this one offers you more like in-depth of story mode for each character instead of just going like offline mode and then playing arcade, which I've already done. And then online mode, you have ranked matches, of course. You can't go wrong with that. But do I really care about the rank? I don't really know anything about the rank system in this game, though, because I didn't play too much of it. I think I landed like on A or B or something like that. I didn't really get far, though. I didn't. I mostly spend my time playing casual matches and stuff, but they offer you casual matches. I think this one's also very important to room matches as well. I think room matches is a really good addition to add like to a fighting game. And then this is just to customize your profile, then leaderboards, then you have replays, so you can like, you know, like videotape or something like that. And then you have PlayStation 5 tournaments. This one is really good in my opinion. Clone Wars, train and fight clones of other players. So basically it teaches you like the steps, like, oh, like what do I do in this scenario, or what do I do here, or this. It basically practices you like, it basically just teaches you like characters that you're really struggling to fight against. And then online mode, wait, which one was it? So this one has tutorial mode. Now the thing is, I did have a little bit of negative to say about like during the beginning of the beta, I did have to say like something negative about the tutorial mode. Is that you only get to play like Rock Howard in general, like from starting. It's just like Rock Howard everything. But this one just teaches you like the fundamentals like of mechanic systems and everything in this game has to offer. But they actually added like a tutorial mode for each character, which I didn't really know about until like later on. I wish I would have actually researched it a little bit more. Let's see, where is it? Missions. Yeah, it's on missions and stuff like that, and I've never done them on Marco. Maybe I should make a video on that because he is my main after all in this game. But yeah, they have actual missions for like each characters, and it's basically like, hold on, I'm just I'm just showing you guys really quick. It basically teaches you like a little bit like close light punch, and stuff like that. Like this is just like basic stuff, and then survival a little more intense, I would probably say. Oh, maybe not. I haven't checked this. It's actually like my first time actually checking this out. Yeah, but you get the point. God, I don't even remember how you play this game. Let's see. Yeah, but you get the point, though. Okay. Okay, but we're not going to be checking that out, though, because we're still going to be refocusing on other things in general. But, yeah, I think this... It does offer a little bit of mission, like actual tutorials for like each characters, and that was like the only negative thing I would probably say for Fatal Fury, at least for the first beta. That's what I meant to say. I didn't play the second beta though. I only played the first beta. Now this one is just galleries, it's just movies, artworks, and voices. So you basically just unlock these by playing like in the story mode or arcade playthroughs, which is a really good bonus. You always need to have this in fighting games in general. But I think this game offers a ton of content, at least for me, it does. But I think this game could use a little bit more game modes in general. IMO. But this one actually is like my favorite part of this like fighting game. It's the color edits that I really wish Street Fighter 6 did, man. Because at least in this game, you get the customized here. I'm just gonna show you an example. You get like the customized like different like color hairstyles. It's just like color palettes. You basically just customize color palettes. No costume changes, nothing like that. It's just color palettes, which is really neat in my opinion. But say you get to change like the outfit, not change the outfits, but change like the color scheme of the outfits, which you can actually change. I mean, I'm lying to you guys. You can change the pattern, but that's basically all you can really do, which I think that's a really good thing they did. They really did. I'll show you my examples like of edits and then colors I've done for this game. Like for example, I've done one for Marco. I have a ton on Marco. I really do. Hold on, where is it? Load. See, like I have a ton I did on Marco. I did one for Dio. I made an inspiration for Dio. Then I made one for Beast Gohan. This one's my favorite, I think. Beast Gohan one. Then I've done one for the Joker for DC, Batman. That one's pretty cool too. And then where's the other one? Then I've done one for Ken and Street Fighter 6. This one is also really cool too, in my opinion. I like it. Okay, but I'm not really showing you. Oh wait, there's one. I just gotta showcase it. And then I'll give you guys my final thoughts for the review of this video. And then there's this one, B Janet. Hold on, like, where is it? I've done one. See, look, I've done Spider Gwen for B Janet too. I think I've done a pretty good job for it, like actually mixing in the color scheme and everything. I've done a really good job with this one, I think. IMO, I'm giving myself credit. But this one's my favorite one, the Mary Jane one. The Mary Jane B Janet, man. Because I was customizing her because I really wanted to play this character, but I might play her in the future video. Maybe I might now since I've done the Marco Rodriguez videos. But yeah, other than that, I think everything that this game has to offer, I would probably give it an 8 out of 10. I would probably give it. Everything is there, man. And then the jukebox. Yeah, I forgot to mention about the jukebox. The jukebox is really good. You have every Fatal Fury game in here, like from albums. You have Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, of course. These are like the newer ones. You have Fatal Fury 2, Fatal Fury Special, Fatal Fury 3, and then Real Bout Fatal Fury, Real Bout Fatal Fury Special, then Real Bout Fatal Fury 2, and then Fatal Fury Wild Ambition, Garrow of the Mark Wolves. This one's the only game I play out of all these albums. This one's the only one I've played, Mark of the Wolves. And then I was like a kid when I played these games. And then Fatal Fury First Contact, then Art of Fighting, and Art Fighting 2. I never play any of these games, Art of Fighting 3, and then SNK other titles. And then for SNK other titles, you basically have just like KOF themes and stuff going on. But yeah, this game has a lot to offer when it comes to albums and then stuff. And then you can also customize your playlist. You can go to music settings, customize music for various screens and stages as well, which this game has to offer so much, man. I think the jukebox is very well done. The music comes in contact, which is really, really good. It's just like Tekken 8. It's not like Street Fighter 6, because in Street Fighter 6 you still have to pay for, like, the jukebox is there, but you have to pay for the music. But there's a but. You can also use drive tickets for Street Fighter 6 to purchase them. But still, it doesn't come in everything, man. You still have to purchase them for Street Fighter 6. Here, it comes for free. Everything is free. But anyways, yeah, I give this an 8 out of 10. I think it's really, really good. It does have like offline mode that you could do. You have story mode, you have arcade playthroughs, you can unlock artwork for each character. You even have color edits, which is a super bonus. They don't make you buy everything like from the store and stuff like that. You could just customize your own color edits. Maybe they might come with like future costumes in the future for each character, which I really, really hope they do. Am I still going to keep showcasing this game? Yes, because I do actually like this game. I really, really, really do. But I'm still waiting on another character. I really, really am. Maybe I might play B-Gen, and maybe I might, because I think her gameplay looks really, really interesting to me. And plus, I think she's really, really cool. And yeah, but I think that's going to be my plan of attack. Now, I'm going to give you guys my final thoughts in the outro. So I'll see you there. So now that we're done checking the main menu for Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, my quick review, this is going to be a really, really quick review. I rate this game a 9 out of 10. I really, really like it, dude. The gameplay is there for me. I really like the mechanics in this game. The only negative thing I have to say about it is characters just feel way too heavy for me in this game. They really, really do. And I'm not really used to playing those kind of games. I think that's why I probably have to say something negative about it. But that's the only negative thing, which it's not too bad. It's not too bad. But now I'm going to get on the supers and specials and then combos in this game. The super specials and combos in this game feel super good, like each time you get a hit on. When you get a combo, it feels so satisfying. When you get a super, it feels super satisfying. I think this game does really, 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 really well, like in the gameplay department. I really, really like it. And then the rev gauge in this game sort of reminds me of the drive gauge they have like in Street Fighter 6. And what other things would I like to mention? Like, am I going to check out other characters to play? Yes, I might actually check out. Like, I've been actually eyeing on 2 characters that I really, really want to play this game. Like, the only other two characters I would really, really want to play is Kevin and B-Gen. But I think I would probably mostly want to go for Kevin, because Kevin looks super insane, man, in this game. He really, really does, dude. I was just searching up like character combos for Fatal Fury, and I was searching up Kevin. I said, holy crap, dude, this dude looks amazing in gameplay. B-Gen is also there too. I actually do enjoy B-Gen's gameplay, but I think I'm mostly nailing down Kevin, man. Holy moly, dude, that character looks super insane. And for Marco Rodriguez, I'm still going to come back to Marco Rodriguez. I really, really am. But there's 2 characters in particular I really, really want to play, but they don't come out as DLCs. But I think it's probably going to be December, I think is when they come out. I don't know. I have to check the date. I don't remember anymore. Or they come out next year. It's going to be Chun-Li and Ken. Those are the 2 characters I really, really want to check out in gameplay, man. Because if I actually like the gameplay in this game and it's there for me, I actually do want to see how Ken and Chun-Li are going to play in this game. Dude, they're probably going to be super crazy, dude, by the time they come out. But yeah, in terms of gameplay for me, it's there. I do think the gameplay is faster in this game than it is in Street Fighter 6. I really, really do. And I think this game feels way more satisfying to get combos and things like that in this game than Street Fighter 6. I said it, even though I'm a Street Fighter 6 player. But yeah, but for now, we're going to take a break for it. For me, I'm going to take a break for it right now until I get the character, like, until there's, like, a character for me that really nails down, which I really, really hope it's Kevin, man, because when I searched up that YouTube videos of Kevin doing combos, that was super insane. I really, really liked it. But for now, this game is a 9 out of 10 for me. It's really, really good. And I'm still waiting on a character, which is probably going to be Chun-Li, Ken, or it could even be Kevin. I'll check it out and see. But other than that, you guys, I really enjoyed this game. You're still going to be seeing more content for this game as well. Maybe I might do one more Marco Rodriguez online matches, because I did make other 3 videos, but I had to delete them because The other videos just turned out way too glitchy. They really did, and I didn't really want to upload those videos, which I'm gonna have to re-practice Marco Rodriguez again because I don't remember how he plays anymore. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and peace.